Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I finally got my Christmas tree up. It's not actually fully decorated. I've just put 3 decorations on that are in shot and I still need to put my lights on, but hopefully it looks a little more festive around here now. So yeah, we are getting closer to Christmas. I thought I'd better make the effort and I'm glad I did, and I'll finish it off tonight, I promise. So today's video, I'm sniffing some samples that were very kindly sent to me by M. So thank you to M. M is on Instagram. If you want to give her a follow, I'll be sure to link her Instagram in the description below. And she posts lovely pictures and writing and stuff on Instagram all about perfumes. So I recommend giving her a follow. And let's get on to it. So she sent me in this amazing silver packet a load of samples. I'm going to tip them out. And there's only one of them I've actually smelled already because curiosity got the better of me. She wrapped them all up like sweets. How cute is that? So I think we will start with the one that I already unwrapped, and it is Cacao Porcelana from Atelier Materi. I think that's how you say it, Materi. You can correct me if you want in the comments. So this one obviously is a cocoa powder kind of scent, and I'm going to spray this one on my skin. I did spray it, as I say, when it arrived. We are going back quite a few weeks now because I haven't got around to doing this. I wanted to do it as a live stream, I just haven't got around to it. So it's a recorded video, and I do remember some thoughts on it. Pop that over there for now. I remember having some thoughts that it smells a little bit molecular. I know it's really well loved, and I know that M really loves it as well, so hopefully she doesn't find that offensive. But to me it does smell a little bit aroma chemical in terms of those kind of drier woody smells. Nothing really harsh. It's very smooth, so it's not grating. It's not like Amber Max. That's an aroma chemical that I really hate. It's not that. It's more on there might be some ambroxan. It's more on those really smooth, very well liked but slightly dry or powdery woody type things that are quite popular in niche perfumery. But it does have a chocolatey feel, but it's not like molten wet chocolate. It's very powdery chocolate, like cocoa powder. Cocoa powder, maybe just a hint of vanilla, and maybe something, I don't know if I'd say it's irisy specifically, but iris if it was really dry and really finely powdered. So I'm definitely getting a lot of powder. I think we can say that. Not talcum powder, not that kind of powder, but the texture is very powdery. Possibly something like a little bit of a sandalwood, something that's got a little hint of spice to it. I don't know the notes. I'm not going to know the notes of any of these things I'm talking about, so I can only describe them to you with my limited vocabulary. I will do my best. It's a very pleasant scent. If I smelt it on anyone, I would definitely say they smelt really good. Has a light sweetness to it. It is not as sweet as you might expect with a name of cocoa. And actually it's Cacao Porcelana. If you think of porcelain, if you imagine smashing up porcelain to smithereens, to the most finely smashed up pieces of porcelain, I can kind of get this feeling. And then yeah, sprinkling that with cocoa powder. I feel like it has a hint of something spicy, but I couldn't say I smell cinnamon, I smell nuck. Wow. Got to sort out my vocabulary. I got to sort out my pronunciation here. I don't specifically smell. Okay, what is wrong with me? I don't specifically smell a specific spice. Now say that really fast 3 times. No, definitely don't. More like I just get a hint of spice, like you can when you smell a sandalwood. You smell something with sandalwood, you can get a little spice from it. Kind of like that. Very pleasant. It's not one that I'm falling in love with, but I think it's really nice, something that I would enjoy on someone else. I understand why it's well liked. So thank you, Em, for giving me the chance to give it a go. And of course, my feelings may change, and I do need to wear it a little bit more and see what I get from it further into the dry down. But let's get on with this and unwrap another suite. Let's see, what do we have here? This one is called Faith is Bathhouse. Okay, Bathhouse is an affordable, I think they're an affordable, I don't know if they just do perfume, they might do beauty, and they might do body products and candles. I could be wrong, but I know that they're not mega expensive. So Bathhouse, and it's called Faith Is, and that might be a shorter version of a longer name. I'm not sure, because she's done a little dash, Faith Is, and then a little dash. So it might be a longer name that she's just not filled out on the little label. So I know absolutely zero about this perfume. To me, that's very, very medicinal. What do I think this is? It's reminded me of when you open up a first aid box and you can smell the plasters and the germaline, you know, the pink ointment. It's possibly something like eucalyptus. It smells like eucalyptus and sore throat sweets. It smells medicated. Probably, maybe there's pine in here. It could be piney. Yeah, it's a little green. Maybe it's a piney smell. It's called Faith Is. So you would expect that to be something maybe incensey, but who knows. It's less medicinal now. A little bit of sweetness coming through. I would call it a foresty kind of fragrance. It's making me think of pine trees, pine cones. Not sure that I'm getting much more. It's not very strong. I might just spray a little bit more. Yeah, it's a pine forest. I'm not even getting that medicinal thing now that I've resprayed it. I thought I'm going to get plasters and germaline again, but I'm not. It's very piney, I think. I think it's piney. Could be some tree sap, could be some, you know, some resin, but it's not a heavy fragrance. It's very ethereal. It's very lots of air to breathe between each little bit of fragrance, if that makes sense. Probably bloom a lot better on the skin. But to me, it's papery, woody, piney. Perfectly pleasant if you like sort of trees. Trees? We all like trees. If you like the tree-like scents, I think. But I could be completely wrong about what's actually in that and what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be wrong about that, but that's what it smelled like to me. So let's go for the next suite. And this one's called Perles de Lalique. Lalique. Oh, I remember telling me about this. Perles de Lalique. And I think this one's a patchouli one, because I said don't send me too much. I probably won't like it, but that's just from memory, from a conversation well over a month ago. Okay, that's got a lot of heft to it. It smells a bit familiar. Yes, I'll tell you what it's reminding me of. Portrait of a Lady. I don't know if it's a rose, but it smells similar to Portrait of a Lady at the moment. It's got that punchy opening, you know, that kind of like spicy rose, woody, dry. Yeah, I don't know if it's rose. Like, it just reminds me so much of Portrait of a Lady that I'm thinking rose. But yeah, it smells woody, but a bit sweet, very punchy, a bit spicy. It's not as... maybe I'm mixing this up. Maybe this isn't the one that's heavy with the patchouli. Oh, it does have patchouli, I'm pretty sure. But it's not too much at the moment. It's nicely mixed in the same way that Portrait of a Lady, in the same way that the patchouli mixes in with so much else in Portrait of a Lady that it's not too much. If you hate patchouli, you can potentially still get on with that one. And the moment, I'd say the same here. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to think of Portrait of a Lady with this one. I wasn't expecting to find it familiar. It smells like, you know, those resins that are a little bit mentholated, sort of like a eucalyptus, or not minty exactly, but mentholated. Very niche of a particular era for me. There was a period in time going back a few years now when a lot of niche perfumes had this particular kind of like mentholated resiny feel. I don't know that we would call this niche. Lalique make glass primarily. That's their thing, I think. So does Lalique become niche, or is it a whole different thing? Who knows? Let me know what you think. Is Lalique niche? Is it designer? Can't see it fitting into either category. Anyway, yeah, for me, it's similar to Portrait of a Lady is the best way to describe it. Very, very nice. It smells good quality. I don't pick up on anything scratchy or annoying. Very niche smelling in a good way. Not mass appealing niche, like not Parfum de Marly niche, but not really weird niche either. A stepping stone niche it could be. Yeah, really nice that. Really nice surprise. Perles de Lalique. Very nice. It smells like really good quality. Next up, we've got a skinny one. Let's see what's in here. This is exciting. It's like Christmas. It kind of is really, isn't it? Poudrexstase from Marlou. Okay, I don't think I've heard of this. So it's like the word poudre, you know, the French word for powder, poudre, and then extase on the end. So Poudrexstase, Poudrexstase, or something like that. Company's called Marlou, Marlou, M-A-R-L-O-U. No clue what we're going to get here, but I'm expecting powder, and I like powder. Do you like powder? Whisper in the comments below. I don't know why I'm whispering. Shall I keep whispering, or is it weird? Yeah, it's weird, I know. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Just mixing it up a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is nice. This is that typical boudoir makeup and powder, you know, ladies vanity, body creams, powders, everything that makes you smell and feel fabulous. It's in that region of Villarose's Teinte de Neige. It's in the region of Florentina from Sylvain Delacourt, Peut-être from Lancôme. All those amazing irisy, powdery perfumes. Very sort of vintage boudoir. I like this. This is a genre that I really enjoy. I don't wear this kind of thing that often because I don't know. Maybe it's not quite got an impact that I'm looking for most of the time, but I find it very cozy. So what do I think I'm getting here? I think I'm getting iris and rose. I think I might be getting a hint of vanilla. Something else that's lifting it a little bit, so maybe a different white floral, but only done very subtly. So it's almost sunshiny in a way. Quite possibly some clean musk. It's something yellow. It's bringing to mind daisies. Like if you look at a daisy, you've got the white petals, yellow centre, and they kind of epitomise like cleanliness and innocence. And they're sunshiny. So yeah, it's all of that. Yeah, something a little yellow coming through, whether there's a teeny bit of mimosa or something. I'm not sure. Definitely clean though. Very clean, powdery, irisy. Really, really nice. I like that. So Poudrexstase. or Poudrexstase. Nice. I'm really pleased to have tried that one. Never even heard of it, so that's exciting. Next up, I can't get it open. I've had to rip it open like a heathen. Lost in Translation from Maison Matine. I have tried some of these fragrances from this house. I think it was this house. They've got a really great website. Have a look at their website if you can. Maison Matine are very transparent and open about everything. They use a lot of naturals. I really liked what I read on their website. So if this is the house I'm thinking of, I think they're sold by Perfume Playground. I think this is them. Lost in Translation. This is interesting. It is reminding me of something. It might be an aquatic. Is it an aquatic? It has a bit of a... Yeah, it smells a little bit aquatic, but not sharp, salty, not like ocean breeze in your face. A gentle, clean aquatic. So it's not briny. It's very smooth. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Lost in Translation. A little hint of something sweet, like a touch of a sugary note. Could be a touch of that Effol Maltol, which is the same thing that's in Baccarat Rouge, but it's really low key here, so don't panic if you hate that. But I'm getting something that's a little cotton candy-like, just a touch, but with an aquatic feel, but a smooth aquatic feel. So sort of like an Issey Miyake aquatic, but not quite as harsh or abrasive as that can be. It's not really super fresh. It's much more gentle and clean. Quite possibly some floral, like a clean floral, magnolia or something like that. Nothing really heady and nothing really sharp. Quite pleasant. It's probably not my style just because it has that aquatic feel and I tend not to wear things like that these days. But I don't dislike it at all. I think it's very nice. Also thinking, if you like Daisy, you might like this, but it's not like it smells like Daisy, but it's got that kind of fresh, floral, very pleasant feel. Easy going, but it definitely has a bit of an aquatic feel. I don't know really what else to say. Very pleasant, not something I would probably wear, but glad to have tried it. Lost in Translation from Maison Matine. They're also quite affordable compared to a lot of niche brands. So yeah, I would like to give them a thumbs up for that as well. Final one then. Final sweetie. Cherry, almond and marshmallow. Oh, this is, I remember this year, she asked me, is there anything you want to try? And this is the one I asked for. I've forgotten about it because I saw it on her Instagram and I just like this, the name, obviously. Cherry, almond and marshmallow. Yeah, yes, please. Can I please have that on toast? Thank you very much. So let's see. This is Pocket Scents, which is a small, affordable brand based in the UK. And I think I've tried a couple of things from them before, but it's been a long time now. So, oh. All right, well that is a dupe, in my opinion, of
Kilian's, what's the one I've got? What is it? The musky one. Oh, bugger. It's not Love, Don't Be Shy.
Fuck a duck. Rolling in Love, bloody hell, why did that escape my mind? This smells exactly like Rolling in Love. I say exactly, I haven't got it here beside me to test it side by side. I've smelt 2 dupes of Rolling in Love. Actually, I smelt a dupe and one dupe that was actually faking it. So someone sent me a fake decant, and that, I mean, it clearly was a clone, an attempt at a clone, this decant, but it was really harsh, massively they over egged all the aroma chemicals. It was really harsh. One spray out there in that other room filled up the whole bottom floor of my house, and unfortunately the aroma chemicals overshone everything else, so they really messed up that attempt at a clone, and I always guessed that it's quite hard to clone this fragrance. A company that I do like that do dupes, Fragranza, also sent me a clone of it, and that wasn't particularly well done either. It was again over egged on the sort of scratchy. I think there are some scratchy dry aroma chemicals in Rolling in Love, but they're toned right down, so they're barely perceptible. Obviously the chromataph machine, or whatever it's called, picks up on that, and when people clone it, they just put too much in, and it ruins the effect. And so far this does not smell like they've over egged those aroma chemicals. It actually smells really good. I am impressed. That smells like Rolling in Love. Now, I didn't know this was I don't even know that it's supposed to be a clone, but I would say if you said, Claire, you got to answer the question, is this an attempt at duping Rolling in Love or not? Yes or no. You get £1,000 if you're right. I would absolutely not hesitate to say I think this is a dupe of Rolling in Love, and I'll take my money now, please. Smells really good. Rolling in Love, if you don't know, tuberose, musk, vanilla, God, what else? Ambre. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This smells just like it. So yeah, really nice. Really nice Rolling in Love dupe, in my humble opinion, but please don't sue me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I like that. Let me know if that is a Rolling in Love dupe, as far as you're aware, or not. But either way, that's it. I think we are done. I have finished smelling everything, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried any of these. What are your opinions? I would love to know in the comments below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.